Escape from New York is a dystopian science fiction film released in 1981, directed by John Carpenter. The film is set in the year 1997, where crime rates have soared, leading the United States government to convert Manhattan Island into a maximum security prison. The island is surrounded by a massive wall, and once someone enters, they cannot leave. The film follows the story of Snake Plissken, a former Special Forces soldier turned criminal, who is recruited by the government to rescue the President of the United States after Air Force One crash lands in New York City. The President's plane crash lands in the heavily fortified and dangerous New York City, which has become a lawless wasteland controlled by criminal gangs. The government offers Plissken a deal. If he rescues the President, who is being held captive by a notorious gang leader called the Duke of New York, he will receive a full pardon for his past crimes. Plissken is equipped with a glider and a time-limited explosive device implanted in his body to ensure his compliance. Plissken infiltrates the decaying urban jungle of Manhattan and encounters various dangerous individuals and factions, including the Duke's gang, a group of crazed prisoners, and a resistance group led by a man named Brain. He also meets a resourceful young woman named Maggie, who becomes an ally in his mission. As Plissken navigates the treacherous terrain, he faces numerous challenges and confrontations, all while trying to locate the President and extract him from the hostile environment. Throughout the film, Carpenter creates a gritty and atmospheric world, emphasizing the lawlessness and despair of the abandoned city. Kurt Russell delivers a memorable performance as Snake Plissken, a stoic and iconic anti-hero. The film's narrative maintains a tense pace, keeping the audience engaged as Plissken encounters dangerous adversaries and unpredictable situations. Escape from New York received positive reviews upon its release, praised for its inventive premise, atmospheric setting, and Russell's charismatic portrayal of Snake Plissken. The film's dark and dystopian tone resonated with audiences, and it has since become a cult classic in the science fiction genre. Its success led to a sequel, Escape from L.A., released in 1996. Overall, Escape from New York is a gripping and entertaining film that combines action, science fiction, and dystopian themes. Its unique setting, memorable characters, and tense storytelling make it a must-watch for fans of the genre. Here are some trivia and fun facts about the film. The idea for Escape from New York film came to John Carpenter after seeing the devastation of New York City during a blackout in 1977. The concept of turning Manhattan into a maximum security prison appealed to him, and he developed the script with co-writer Nick Castle. Kurt Russell came up with the iconic eye patch for his character, Snake Plissken. Carpenter loved the idea and incorporated it into the character's look. The eye patch became synonymous with Snake Plissken's tough and rugged persona. Kurt Russell's portrayal of Snake Plissken was partly inspired by Clint Eastwood's iconic Man with No Name character from Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns. The film features a brief cameo by Tom Atkins as Rayma, the security guard at the New York Police Department. Tom Atkins previously worked with John Carpenter on The Fog, 1980, and Halloween 3: Season of the Witch, 1982. While the majority of the film was shot in St. Louis, Missouri, some scenes were filmed at actual prison facilities. The opening sequence, for instance, was shot at the old Missouri State Penitentiary in Jefferson City. Donald Pleasence, who played President John Harker in the film, was not the original choice for the role. The role was offered to actor Peter O'Toole, who turned it down. Carpenter then chose Pleasence, known for his role as Dr. Loomis in Carpenter's Halloween, 1978. Musician and actor Isaac Hayes played the film's antagonist, the Duke of New York. The character's look and style were largely influenced by Hayes' own persona as a musician. In the film, Snake Plissken retrieves vital information using a cassette tape that contains important data. When the computer code from the tape is shown on the screen, it's actually a visual representation of the assembly language for the MOS Technology 6502 microprocessor, which was used in many computers during that time. The look of Boba Fett, the famous Star Wars bounty hunter, was partially inspired by the character Snake Plissken. The armored, no-nonsense appearance and the utility belt were reminiscent of Plissken's look. The character Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid franchise created by Hideo Kojima also inspired by Snake Plissken. Escape from New York was a commercial success, grossing over $25 million worldwide against a budget of approximately $6 million.